Welcome to my channel. It's called Lunasa. In this channel, you know, we chat about the teachings of Florence Scovel Shinn. So if you want someone to repeat her exact words, this is not exactly the video for you. If you want to sit down and study those words, I got you. So in her book, The Game of Life and How to Play It, in the chapter on love, at the end, Florence has this. Okay, I gotta read it too. She has this phrase that I think is wonderful. She writes, I knew a woman who went about bragging of her troubles, so of course, she always had something to brag about. Florence has the best sense of humor. Like, that's a good one, right? I knew someone who was always bragging about their troubles, so of course, they always have something to brag about. When I read that, I think of complaining. I think you think, and I think that complaining is identifying what we don't want. But how about it's actually bragging about our troubles? And because you, and then you take joy in them. And you always gotta have something to complain about, something to brag about. So that's why you get more. You know, I don't know about you, but I think it's so easy to complain, and it's harder to recognize that you're not asking for what you want. So, like, this is my challenge for you. Write down what you complain about. Just go there, write it down, and realize that if the forces that be in the universe were to say, okay, how can we help? What can we do? They couldn't work with that. All of those complaints, what can they do with it? You, this is an ask and we shall receive universe. So take every complaint you have and transition it into an ask. I'm complaining about this arrow because I want this. And then turn those all those complaints into what I want. I want this, I want that, I want this, I want that. And like, be very clear about what you want. And then the universe can go to work for you. Because complaint, as Abraham Hicks would say, they're good at this. Complaining about your car is not the same as asking for a new car. In fact, if you got a new car, you would start to complain about that too. So, banging the drum of what you don't want is not the same as being very clear about what you do want. So, think about, okay, am I just complaining, or am I articulating, being very clear and expressing what it is that I actually want? You can sit there and be like, I'm so tired, I'm so frustrated with this, and this. It's like, okay, but are you clear about what it is that you do want? It's a great question. And the answer is probably no. You probably spend all of your time complaining, all of your time bragging about the things that you have that you don't want. But do you spend any time asking for the good stuff and doubling down on the good stuff? Like, do you? No, probably not, because I don't either. So today was like a gorgeous spring day, and I was just journaling about all the stuff that I actually do want. And it's a very different energy than if you just take your journal and just start complaining about it. So yeah, take brag about all the stuff that you want to have happen, all the great stuff, and see where that goes. As always, I want to thank you so much for listening. and I'll see you next time.